everybody. Today I'm going to talk about my LLC license, which is a big step for me in sparkling entertainers with all my friends. LLC license is paperwork that indicates a successful business created and set up liability company. A company business allows you for a certain personal financial business for all owners and members of business. And it means like I am an official licensed business now of the United States. And I am very proud that I am finally an LLC business. Sparkling Entertainers is not a business for, social parties with alcohol and partying and all that kind of thing. This is a business to help out others and be there. For the walk of animals for Lollipop Farm, we hope to raise a lot of money. We are going to start our group tomorrow, actually, and we have 6 people that are willing to do this wonderful fundraiser, and it's going to be $30 a person, and we hope to have a lot more people help with this amazing fundraiser. You will click on our group, which is Sparkling Entertainers, and you can help with this beautiful fundraiser. It's going to help animals and all sorts of animals and dogs, and it's a wonderful fundraiser because you're saving lives. And I just love it. And also in the future, like I said, I want to do toys for tots. I want to do helping poor and stuff like that. We will help host parties, yes, but drinking and stuff like that, I'm sorry, I will not permit helping people with drunks and bad parties and stuff. We will help with kid parties and good parties and stuff like that, but I will have limits to parties that I will help with Sparkling Entertainers, because Sparkling Entertainers is someone that will help out with good things, not bad things, and things that turn with cops at the end. We want to have good examples at the end with the parties and the things that we help with. We want it to be no drama. Definitely a no drama business. That is something I definitely want to put in there. Sparkling Entertainers will be a no drama business. And that is the way I want it to continue to go. Ringing bells might be something we do this year. I know last year I was in the hospital, like I told everybody. We didn't get to do it last year, but I want to ring bells for the Salvation Army. I want to make groups with people and ring bells for the Salvation Army. That will be so wonderful for Christmas, And I think that'll be a wonderful thing. Now that we're a licensed business, we can ring bells and say the Sparkling Entertainers are ringing bells and putting money in those buckets and helping the Salvation Army. There are so many wonderful causes I think we can do, Next year, when I'm a little better, we might clean up the land and stuff like that, which would be, I think, quite amazing. So we want to make our group something that helps out others, and also, like I said, we can do parties and also do fundraising. So it's 2 things at the same time. It's not all about money, but it's all about helping others. Does that make any sense?
Absolutely. I think that's amazing, Sarah, that you're doing that. Are you open to any type of charitable ideas?
Any charitable, like I said, church charitable, anything.
Yeah.
We definitely want people to call us and let us know what they want. Like I said, definitely. Absolutely. That's the point, I think, of this podcast. I wanted to make it public. Like, if there's anything out there that people want help with, like, I definitely want to know.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Get in touch with you.
I know Lollipop has a lot of things, and I want to get into their thing. Like, I know the walk for animals is the first, but there are so many things Lollipop does that I want to know about that we can help with, you know? Yeah, that would be great. I'm sure my whole group can't do it every single time, but, you know, I'm the CEO. Like I said, on my shirt, it says CEO Cheetah Woman, because that was, like I said, on the back of our shirts, we all have our own names. I just love helping out. Like I said, maybe the whole group can't come every single time, but as long as we have 1 or 2 people each time and helping out in something like that, that's enough.
That's
it's
great.
better than none.
And sometimes you just go out and have dinner and
oh
and
yeah,
have a good
like the
time.
dinner for friends.
Yeah.
The dinner for friends is a thing we do, like, to talk about. Like, that's the reason I made the dinner for friends also is like, so we can talk about things like what we're talking about now. It's like to come up with ideas. I call it like dinner for friends, but it's like a meeting night too, like to talk about what we want to do next. What can we make to make things better? You know what I mean? Like ideas, you know. And dinner for friends is also just to be there to hang out with friends, you
Yeah.
know, and catch up with people and stuff like that. On the 29th, like I said, we're doing the pirate thing. That was fun. We were supposed to do Tully's, but we're definitely gonna go to the big pirate boat and the Corona boat, and $36 a boat. That who can pass that up? The boat's gonna be awesome.
Remind us again, Sarah, how did you come up with Sparkling Entertainment and why? And how did you name it Sparkling Entertainment?
Well, I was with my ex, and we did come up with it together. He came up with a bunch of cuckoo names, like I said, but I came up with it because he wanted to do, the only thing he wanted to do was party hosting, and he had a different idea of party hosting. Me, I had an idea of sparkling means sparkle, and like you gotta sparkle out there, and entertainment means you have to entertain people, like get out there and entertain and sparkle while you do it, be happy and sparkle. So I thought of sparkling entertainment, you know.
It's a great name.
Yeah. And some people were very rude to me. Like I said, some people said it was kind of a gay thing. Like, I didn't think that at all, you know. But like I said, like, I thought it was a beautiful name, and also it was hard because you got to look up things and see, is it taken? That is the hard thing. Sparkly Entertainment is not taken. So that is a good thing too. You always have to look up and make sure you're not copying another person's name.
Now you got the LLC, so it's official. Nobody else in the world can use that, right?
Exactly. Like, you got to make sure it's not taken. So a lot of the names we looked up were taken. That was another problem too, you know? So it was very hard to find a name that we could keep that wasn't ever put on a shirt or ever put on a shirt or anything. Because if you do that, then you can get in serious trouble by copying somebody else's name. And it's illegal. So that was another thing. Like, even I can't remember this whole name, but I remember one name he tried, but it was already taken. And I told him, like, if we did that, we were going to get in trouble. And he's like, no, we're not. And I told him, yes, we are. And we fighted about it until finally we used Sparkling Entertainers.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was a gulp, but now we use this and stuff like that. His name is now his name and published hosting, and I think that's pretty, yuck. That's what I think.
It cost you money to get that LLC?
It cost $100. Yes, LLC does cost $100. Yes, and you do have to pay taxes if you do parties and stuff like that. So you do have to pay taxes for an LLC. Yes. You have to pay taxes once a year, kind of like a regular business.
Yeah.
Yes, so
It's
I am going to
official.
have to pay taxes. Yes.
Nobody wants to pay taxes.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss, so I'm the one that has to pay it. So my rest of my friends that are doing it, they're free.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm the one that has to pay taxes because I'm the boss.
You're the CEO.
So, yep. So, yeah, so I hope all my friends when they listen to this, if they think about listening, they listen to it end.
Right.
I'm the one that has to pay a tax. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
kind of going back to the, your theme of staying positive and moving forward, Sarah, this is a great way for people to, if they don't want to get up for themselves off the couch, if they get up to help other people, right? It's very motivating, sometimes even more than yourself. And then it could lead you down a positive path once you start helping other people, right?
Absolutely. Like, people need to get off their butt and, help other people instead of, like, I don't know, just thinking about yourself.
Yeah, so if you're depressed, if you just maybe had an accident like you, unfortunately, or whatever reason, and you're trying to stay positive and move forward, maybe if not for yourself or somebody else.
Well, God didn't give me another chance for no reason.
Yeah.
I was helping out people before my accident, like I said. And again, I hate to mention it, but getting fired from a modeling business when I was helping out and be a Goodwill ambassador doesn't mean I have to stop being a Goodwill ambassador. That's another thing I put into my job. I shouldn't say new job, but being a new LLC, I'm going to definitely be a Goodwill ambassador. I want all my people in Sparkly Entertainers to be Goodwill ambassadors. I want them to put others before themselves. That's a goal and a saying I want them to do. Put others before themselves. That's something I definitely want people in my group to do.
That's awesome.
If they're going to be in my group, I want them to go by that. I definitely do. I thought about actually putting that on a shirt too, is putting others before themselves with Sparkling Entertainers. But I'm thinking about maybe doing that for a Christmas shirt or something.
Yeah.
But I think a ton of people would buy that for a Christmas shirt.
Definitely. Were you, before your accident, were you the type of person that really got involved in all these kinds of things? Or
well, like I said, I was modeling and I was doing it. I did the walk. The only reason I did Walk for Animals for 2 years was with modeling.
Yeah.
And we shook pom-poms at the end. I'm hoping for Walk for Friends, if we get enough, I'll have my friend Ariel walk with a couple people, and I'll have Doug and Sue and me sit at the end and wave the pom-poms. So I'm hoping we'll do like a double thing. Like, some will walk and some will, wave the pom-poms.
Yeah.
So we'll get a double. So we'll see. Because like I said, my agent, not naming it, fired me for being in the hospital, which I think is wrong. But, everybody has their reasons. And, I did a lot of good things with her and stuff like that, being a Goodwill ambassador. But just because I got let go away from her does not mean I have to be let go totally to give up my dreams being a Goodwill ambassador.
Maybe it was a blessing, right?
Maybe it was. Maybe
Yeah.
I should be doing it on my own. Like I said, sometimes I wonder if, she thought I could do better than her, Sometimes I wonder, because I did actually tell her about my business, and I was getting my business started when I was with her.
Mm-hmm.
I had David, as we all know, on here before, and like he said before, I was doing everything good before, and sometimes I wonder if she ever saw me getting a little, I don't know, better than her. Because she does things, but, she gets paid for everything.
Yeah.
I don't ask for money for everything. I do it for the kindness of my heart.
Yeah.
I ask my friends to pay here and there, but like I'm about to pay ahead of time for everything tomorrow. And I told them they can pay me the $30 whenever they want to. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask them say they have to pay right away, Well,
your business model is different than hers, apparently, right? You're doing it for the love of it and for helping people and all that,
well, even a model shouldn't, I just,
yeah.
For example, like I was in the hospital. Why would she fire an amazing model for getting hurt? And, I just think that's all about money.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to say that on a podcast, but I really do. I really do think that's really wrong. Like, I was an amazing person and everything before, and I didn't even get a happy, "Are you okay?" in the hospital. She didn't even come in and check on me, and that's why I said that even David was really disappointed. Like we thought she was an amazing, wonderful person. And, he got a call that I was fired because I couldn't model anymore. How did she know what I was going to turn like after I got out of the hospital? If that makes any sense. And I'm sure a lot of listeners will say the same thing. Like, how do you know what somebody's going to feel like after they get out of the hospital? How do you know they're not going to recover?
Very
if
true.
that makes any sense. Like, that's not giving a person very much hope, you know?
No, that's not a good business person right there.
Right. So, again, like, I'm sure, yes, she's a different kind of business person, but
And quite illegal as well.
it is, again. And again, I don't mind making a podcast about this because, like I said, there's people that are like that in the world. And, oh, well,
Yeah.
I if I was a business person like that, even if I was a model agent, I wouldn't do something like I'd run to the hospital, see if the person was okay, and be like, oh my goodness, I just hope you're okay. That's what my heart would be saying. That's why I think David was like, I can't believe this was the Mary Therese that I got to know.
You said her name.
Yeah, I'm very sorry I said her name, but oh well. You can edit that out if you want, but yeah. Yep, but yeah.
So any, and I can edit this part out, me talking here too, but any, takeaways to wrap it up, like, as far as, good advice to people with the LLC and, doing all your...
You don't have to edit that out. That's a good thing to say. I have a lot of good advice for people. Like I said, like, I think amazing advice is like, be careful who you trust, definitely. And I also think, also with LLC, like, if you have a business you want to have, definitely go for it, but make sure that it is definitely something that's going to happen for you in the future, because $100 and definitely, paying for something in the future, it's going to be a lot, it's a lot of work. I will say that it's going to be a lot of work, and I thought about it before I got an LLC, and I definitely think I'm ready for the taxes, and working with it with my friends and my staff are going to help me with it. That's what I will say. Heritage has always, again, been by my side. Heritage Christian Services is amazing, Thank you again for listening to Sparkling Entertainment. If you have anything that you want to say for me, let me know.